Hello everyone, this is Siddharth Mehta. Welcome to CLAT Simplified, a series of videos wherein I discuss the common problems that a student face during their CLAT preparation. So of late I am discussing the 30-day strategy to CLAT 21. In this video, I will be discussing how to ace the GK section in 30 days. So almost 30 days are remaining for CLAT. How to ace the GK section. So let us begin. So first and foremost, you need to understand where do you stand. So in GK section, if you are scoring more than 80% of the marks, then you can say that GK is your strong point. If you are scoring less than 50%, then GK is your weakness. Time taken for this section should be less than 15 minutes. So you need to remember that if you are scoring 80% of the marks in less than 15 minutes, only then you can call this section as your strength. And most importantly, judge your performance in a standard test. What do I mean by standard test in case of GK? It should have a right mix of current and static knowledge. So if you see the CLAT 2020 paper, the questions were from current topics and only few questions from those current topics. So for example, there were 5 questions in a passage. So most of the questions were from the current issues only. Only one question or 2 questions were static in nature related to that particular topic. So it should have a right mix of current and static, majorly current affairs question, and the topic should be important in nature. There is no point doing a topic which was not something that was in mainstream national media of the country, right? So we need to understand these two things, right? Time taken and relevant topics for GK. Let us proceed. What are the things that you can do? First and foremost is defining your universe for the GK. Why I am saying defining your universe for GK? Because it is limitless. You can never be sure that you have completed the general knowledge, you have mastered the general knowledge. You can never say that. And that is why it is very, very important to define your universe. Once you have accomplished that, then expand your universe. So what you need to remember is keep last year's CLAT and sample papers as a benchmark. So last year, what kind of questions in general knowledge came in CLAT and what kind of questions they have given in their sample paper. The CLAT consortium has given in their sample paper. Keep those topics as the benchmark. Right now, after that, let me give you 3 steps to accomplish or define your universe and then of course accomplishing it. Step number 1. Focus on the current affairs from the month of January 21 to July 21. Yes, July 21, please do it at least till 15th of July. Most important out of these will be month of March, April, May, and June. So first, defining our universe, January 21 to July 21. Step number 2. 10 important national and international events of each month. In some month, there may be, for example, 15 important events. I'm just giving 10 as an average number. So your first idea should be for each month, say for example, in the month of June, what are the 10 important events nationally or internationally that have occurred? Prepare a list of those events, and of course once you have prepared the list, you know that you have to read about those events. Step number 3, once you have read about those events, so January to July, we are saying that 7 months, 70 topics. Once you have completed those 70 topics, I think you should be comfortably scoring more than 60-70% marks in GK. Then you can expand your universe. Expanding universe, your universe means going back to say October, November, and December 20, and following the same procedure. Now, study material. Manthan 2.0 of Career Launcher LST that you can refer. Second is previous mock test. So what I mean by previous mock test is pick up all the mock tests that you have appeared previously. Maybe mocks from January 21 to July 21, whatever mocks you have taken so far or will be taking. Focus on what topics were asked in those mocks. prepare those topics well, right? Because in the mock test also, for example, there are 6 topics or 6 questions of GK, 6 caselets of GK. 4 will be very important. So those 4 passages will be picked up from some very important event that has happened nationally or internationally. That also helps you to prepare your universe. So focus on the topics that have been tested on mocks, and of course continue reading newspaper. That's the best source for general knowledge. These are the things that you should do. Of course, once you have accomplished your universe, expand your universe, because you can never be sure that you have done enough in GK. Nothing is enough in GK, but at least do these many things. You should be then sure of scoring 60-70% of the marks in GK section. That is it from my side for GK, guys. Thank you very much.